The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by... done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big game.
The expressway is wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Nice move to keep running. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wake Forest offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Coffee. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working. getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Looking to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in.
Oh, that is a sensational individual effort. Did you see how he dove and completely stretched out? The fact that he was able to reel that in is just...
Got a lot of running room. Just destroying his way through the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
On second down, he'll fire. He finds his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll try the left side. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel you.
Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
That makes the score Syracuse 17.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Floating away. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. Pass on the way, it's picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A 1st down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he intercepts it.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Orange. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Handoff to the lone back. Showing off the arms. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Now on first down from the 30. He's going to pass. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. It'll be a draw. Thrust that arm out. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Takes it from the gun on third down. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get the sack just like that. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Makes his connection. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. They'll give it to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. And the ball is intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got his man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver coming across in motion. Power ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw it. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Smashes through the tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Brooks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch past the sticks. He steps out of bounds for a first down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the foot. Complete and fourth down's coming.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Fires into the end zone. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Cuse. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Pulls it in.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback... on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Jolly. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Brooks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it. Across the 25, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And there were no... forces to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He caught it. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect